Hello, my name is Michael Novak,
And I am Danny Warren.
and welcome to episode 4 of our podcast series. Today, what we're going to talk about is our favorite TV shows. So let's start with you, Danny. What is your favorite TV show?
Well, I have to say my number one's got to be The Big Bang Theory. It's a sitcom about these bunch of nerds. One of them is in love with this hot chick and stuff, and it's a really funny show, and it's got jokes that you can relate to, and plus, got superheroes and stuff, which I actually like. I always thought that I'll never find a sitcom that actually, it's like nerd stuff until The Big Bang Theory was made.
I have watched a couple episodes of The Big Bang Theory, and I gotta admit, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Like, Sheldon has got to be, like, my favourite character. But I would kill myself if he would be my roommate, seriously. I would, if I sat in this chair and I was, just watching TV and he comes right in front of me, he's like, you're in my spot, I'd punch him in the face. Oh.
So what would you rate this series?
I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I think the cast is good, all the plots for all the episodes are good, like the jokes are good and stuff, and it's a pretty good show.
Okay. I gotta watch it then. I can't even remember, man. Okay, so should we move on?
Yeah, okay. So, Michael, what's your favourite TV show?
Oh, that's gotta be Doctor Who. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you know what it is, but if you don't know what it is, it's a show about a person called the Doctor, which is an alien from outer space, and he has stolen a time machine, and then he travels around in the time machine and gets companions and stuff like that, and it's pretty much about, what kind of things he gets out for, and he saves the planet in a lot of episodes, so it's pretty much about that.
Yeah, I used to love Doctor Who. I always used to watch him, and then when it got to the 11th Doctor, I watched a couple of his episodes, but then, like, at one point I got really bored of him, and then I just stopped watching it.
Yeah, I can definitely feel you there. I have watched all the episodes with the 11th Doctor, but I gotta admit, he's not, he doesn't even get up to one of the others, because there has been so many great doctors, and he's probably the baddest one so far, I would say.
You see, the thing is that ever since he came Doctor, I don't think Doctor Who has ever been the same again.
No, I think it also has something to do with the writer, Stephen Moffat, who came in instead of Russell T. Davies. I think it also has something to do with that, because Russell T. Davies wrote some really, really, really good episodes when he was writer on it, and when Matt got in, he got out. So I think it's also got something to do with that. Stephen Moffat is not really that good as Russell T. Davies.
Yeah, I think if Russell T. Davies was back, right, he would make it better, but for now, I don't like Doctor Who anymore.
Yeah, not me either, but perhaps the 12th Doctor will be good, so...
Yeah, but I'm not really sure about if it's going to be a lady. Like, a lot of people are saying that the next Doctor's going to be a girl, and I had to say that if it is a girl, then Doctor Who's just gone downhill.
Definitely. I will not watch it if it's a girl. It's just wrong if it's a girl.
I know. And that means that, if the Doctor actually wants to kiss their companions this time, it's going to have to be boys.
Yeah,
and
then it has to be boy companions. Yeah, then it has to be it have to be male companions. That's
like Rory Williams.
Yeah, so
I watched the old Doctor Who, and I saw all the hot companions he had. And if I actually saw the Doctor right now, I would say, did you tap that? So what would you rate it?
I would definitely rate it 10 out of 10 stars. Depending on, like, up to 2010, I would rate it 10 out of 10 stars. But since then, not really. I would say 8 out of 8. Because a lot of people also, they forget that there has been Doctor Who for the past 50 years. They forget they forget the earlier Doctors, and I think that's wrong because, for example, I loved Peter Davison and Tom Baker and Colin Baker and all those people, and I think that a lot of people have forgotten kind of the old Doctors. So if if we were in 2009 or something, I would give it 10 out of 10. But if I had to take the new episodes into questioning, I would probably say 7 out of 10.
Me too. So, shall we move on?
Yeah. So what's your second favorite TV show?
That will have to be Friends, because it's a funny sitcom, and I have to be honest, like, when I was watching Friends, I never even knew the Big Bang Theory, right? So I was watching it and I said, this is like my favourite sitcom ever, until I watched the Big Bang Theory, and I was like, the Big Bang Theory is my like number one most favourite sitcom ever. So yeah, Friends has gone down to number 2, but I like the characters and all the jokes and stuff. I think my favourite characters will be Chandler and Joey, because I like Joey the way she's so dumb, and Chandler when he makes the jokes.
Yeah, I like Friends as well. I can't remember the names because I'm not that such a hardcore fan, but I definitely like the series as well. I've watched this a lot of times, and I am just crazy about the theme song. I think it's so good.
Yeah, I think it blends in with the title.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think it's like well, if they cut out all the rude bits, I think it could be like a sort of children's sort of thing as well.
Yeah.
So out stars, I'm going to guess 9 out of 10, because I love the cast, I love the plots and stuff, and it's just brilliant, and I love Friends. I'll always love Friends, but not as much as the Big Bang Theory.
Okay, that's a fair shoot. It's a really good show, I gotta admit. So yeah, pretty good show. So shall we move on?
Yeah, okay then. Okay, so Michael, what's your second favourite TV show?
That is actually a tie between Torchwood, the spin-off series of Doctor Who, and Little Britain. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just love English shows. I think they are so good. Oh my god. So it's a tie between Little Britain and Torchwood. And Torchwood is it's a spin-off series of Doctor Who. So I don't know if you can watch it without having watched Doctor Who, but it's a pretty good show about some people trying to stop an alien invasion on Earth. And Little Britain is just basically about the ordinary lives of British people in a funny way, of course. It's a sitcom.
I think people already know, because in the last episode we talked about Little Britain.
Yeah, we talked about David Walliams, I remember.
Yeah, we talked about we talked about all the jokes they made on Little Britain and Come Fly With Me.
Yeah.
But I actually never seen Torchwood, but I have read a book and I loved it. But, you know, if I get a chance, I will watch Torchwood. And Little Britain, I had to say, is funny. Like I said in the last episode, I like Series 2 better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just started watching Torchwood like Wednesday, and so I've only watched the first season, and that is just so brilliant. So I definitely think you should watch it, Danny. Definitely, because it's a really good show.
The only thing I know about is that that captain from Captain Jack. That's the only thing I know about it. It's Captain Jack is in it.
You don't like Captain Jack?
No, that's the only thing. I like Captain Jack, but that's the only thing I know about Torchwood. It's got him in it.
Yeah, but the others are good as well. But I have read up then that in season 3 and 4, the cast gets changed out. So it's only Captain Jack Harkness and one other person that stays, and then it gets changed out. So I don't know if season 3 or 4 is that good, honestly. It gets changed out with American actors, so.
Okay. So how many stars would you rate Torchwood?
Well, I've only watched the first series, and judging from that, I would definitely say 9 out of 10 stars.
Okay, and Little Britain?
10 out of 10. Definitely 10 out of 10. I am such a big Little Britain fan, and Come Fly With Me fan, and Little Britain USA, and Little Britain Abroad, and all those stuff that they made, so definitely 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I actually have to agree with you, 10 out of 10, always. So, I guess that's the end of our list then. So, this has been episode 4 of Novak and Warren. You have been watching me, Danny Warren, aka The Jokes 1001.
And you've been watching me, Michael Novak, aka Novak Tutorials, and even though this was a short podcast, and I think we got pretty much around it. So, yeah, we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace.